Hi, Aries Collective. Thanks for tuning in. Mantic Mystic Messages here. Thanks so much for being here. Let's get you some cards. Aries Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Any placement. This is for the next 6 weeks, what you may not see coming, what to expect. Next 6 weeks for Aries. This could pertain to any area of your life. Fortune, career, love. Let's get a Moonology card. The energy is gaining momentum, Aries. I will pull angel numbers, animal cards, crystal cards, cards relating to love, career, tarot cards, all kinds of cards. Energy is gaining momentum. What is gaining momentum? The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is awesome. This is what a couple of signs have been getting this, actually. Bottom of the deck, you have a look at the bigger picture. By the way, happy new moon to you soon in your fellow fire sign, fellow fire sign, Leo. Leo season is upon us, and you have a time to give rather than take. I think Aquarius had this too. All right, let's see. Let's get right into it together here. Let's see what we have for Aries. Aries. I'm hearing something right now. So I am clairaudient, clairvoyant, other clairs. So I am hearing something about like noise pollution. So I don't know if it can be a variety of different things. Okay, obviously it's a general reading, but noise pollution. I'm almost getting like needing noise canceling headphones or needing to block out the noise. It could just be like you have a lot coming at you that you're hearing, or maybe you live or work in a noisy place and you're having a hard time finding peace and quiet. But I am getting a lot of noise, commotion, and stuff like that. Oops, we have 2 cards out for you. You have the Star card and you have the 3 of Wands. Talk about expansion. And this is certainly energy gaining momentum, tough cycle ending, okay? This is like the 2 of these cards together. So with the 3 of Wands, well, first the Star card was what hit the table. The Star card hit the table first. And this is all about your connection to the divine. This is about your healing. This is about hope, promises. This is a really great card. I mean, this is, to me, it's as good as the Sun card. The Sun is a star. So we have a lot of rejuvenation here. This is an excellent energy for rebuilding. And I get this energy of like perseverance too right now from this. So the energy is gaining momentum and things could be picking up speed. It may feel like time's really going quickly. We also have this 3 of Wands, and this is interesting because I don't normally get that off this card, but lately what I'm getting off this card is not only is something coming in, but something's needing to go out too. So you could be ending something and beginning something new. You could be sort of sending someone on their way or saying goodbye to something or someone in order for this newness to come in order for this real healing, this real clarity, like with the Star card. It's, you'll notice, I mean, they're keeping something, but then they're pouring something. So actually these 2 kind of go together as far as me feeling that energy. So in order for something to, it's almost like I'm getting like something has to give. There has to be this, and you have, a time to give rather than take. And I feel you're actually having to give something up that you can't take with you on this next phase of your journey. You can't have, it's like you can't do both. They're incompatible. So you could be having to end something in order to start something new. And you may be looking at the bigger picture, as this other card says here. Look at the bigger picture. This is about you getting into balance too. I can feel that. You have a Knight of Swords. And this is swift, impulsive action sometimes. It can be a total lifestyle change, but this can also be like defending your beliefs, assertiveness in some way. Okay. You're having to, I am getting this defensive energy too off the 3 of Wands, which you don't normally. It's kind of like you're having to, even if you're not quite feeling super confident about something, it's like you want to be in that energy and that will gain momentum. And then maybe you actually will be confident, but there's almost like that. I hear that like fake it till you make it kind of thing. Okay, we also have the time to give rather than receive is clarified by the Hermit card. Stay true to you. Some of you need more time in quiet, just overall. Remember, I was getting noise pollution. This is like you have to go inward for some inner guidance. Virgo energy coming through, and I didn't mention about the star cards, Aquarius energy, if that matters. But yeah, go within. Use caution when it comes to something. It's interesting because they say that in the lantern, the hermit is carrying the star, and it's sort of like maybe you're hiding this hope you have, or this kind of like a dream you're not letting go of. You might not be telling everybody yet. So there's something you're keeping within. So it could be a surprise, like what you do next, but it's not a surprise to you. You've been maybe planning something for a while. I'm feeling that off some of these cards. We're actually going to get some Galactic Angel cards now, and then I'm going to clarify with more tarot. So, and we have so many cards we'll be pulling. Yeah, okay, so keep your vibrations high, rise above any negative thoughts or actions. You can be the bigger person and walk away. I'm actually hearing Trudy. So I am, like I said, I'm clairaudient, so I will sometimes hear random names and things, and yeah, it could also be like truth too. Four of Wands. Almost every sign's getting this in their 6-week reading here. Four of Wands. It's the 11-11 card. You'll see 2 wands, 2 wands, 11-11. People keep getting like 2, 3, and 4 of Wands coming out together, and so I feel as though you are maybe planning, then they're looking ahead and expanding growth, and then there is this sense of happiness, actually deciding to commit to something maybe. But this is a card of celebration and commitment. As I said, everybody seems to be getting the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands, and there's a card of 2, or the 2 of Wands. So there it is. 2 of Wands. And that's the planning phase. They haven't gone out of the comfort zone yet. But it's sort of like once I feel as though this column of the reading is a little separate than the rest. It's kind of like overall, and this is also outcome. It's like if you close the cycle and you look at the bigger picture and you go within and you do what it is you need to do and you plan and you act accordingly, then the energy will gain momentum. This dream will come true. You will graduate, almost like ascension kind of thing. You'll be able, it'll be a time of celebration, but you have to keep your vibrations high. You have to rise above anything that is not conducive to you fulfilling this dream, whatever this is. You have the 7 of Wands. There's a card of perseverance, persist, right? Don't back down. You got to take a stand. This is no compromising, okay? You maintaining control too. You have a lot of fire energy. You are indeed a fire sign, and it is going into another fire sign season. Depending on when I post this, we might already be in Leo season. You've worked too hard, and I have this saying, it's kind of corny, but I like it, and people relate to it. You haven't come this far to only come this far. Just take another step. What else do we have? I mean, if that's what you feel is right, always use your intuition first and foremost. Right? Okay, and you have the 5 of Cups. Kind of came out on its side though. Yeah. For some of you, you're just gonna have to there's an emotional release that needs to happen. Some of you may be putting this off. This is some kind of grief. It can be loss. It can be mourning what could have been. But the fact of the matter is, like, it's not working out for something. That'll only pertain to some of you. For some of you, it's definitely a job or something that feels like work that shouldn't, like a relationship that's not so great. I have a card on the table here and it's out of place, which is always intriguing to me. What do we have here? First of all, it looks like we have this pregnant angel. Look at that. Okay. Oh, well, it does look like a stork. So maybe, what does this say? You are about to give birth. Well, gee, if only I'd flipped it over and read the words, right? You're about to give birth. So this could be a birth of a child, a new business, or a creative project. And you have this flipped just now, stargazing. Look above and connect to the light of the universe. Let it replenish your soul. These are really encouraging. And you have you are about to give birth with the end of a tough cycle approaches. I mean, I guess that, yeah, maybe you've been in development phases or literally growing a human. All right. And yeah, and then it's like it was kind of all worth it. So this difficult time, like I said, you haven't come this far to only come this far. You're getting ready to it's almost like the universe is getting ready to deliver this dream for you. I do get dream come true vibes. That's what I'm getting. And I don't typically sugarcoat readings and give you all that stuff, well, it's all going to be great. No, not necessarily. It looks like there's been a struggle here. It looks like there's been a lot of hard work. It looks like you're going to have some challenges, maybe with those around you or even your past coming up to try to make you feel bad. And it could also be, like I said, you're going to have to, there's likely an ending. And so that you can have this dream come true, you're going to have, not everybody's happy for you, or not everybody's going to be psyched that you're moving on. So it's not all, cupcakes and rainbows. It's not, but it is. It's like you're doing the work, you're ending what needs to be ended. And that's when you'll start to see some real improvement, it looks like, because you're doing the work. One thing that drives me a little cuckoo here with readings is people leave comments like, well, you've been saying this for weeks, nothing's happened. I'm like thinking to myself, have you done anything? Because tarot is not set in stone. I mean, you have to do the work. And I feel like out of all the signs, you probably know that the most. Every Aries I've ever met is very, very hardworking, very the entrepreneurs. I know more Aries entrepreneurs than any other sign. So yeah, you make it happen for yourselves. So I admire that personally. All right, what else do we have? People will come and people will go. Not everyone's meant to be in our lives forever, just long enough to touch our lives. Yeah, that's coming into this you might be letting go of a Virgo or water sign, by the way. That just popped into my mind. But that's what you have in this, on top of this 5 of Cups, in a time to give rather than take. I actually feel like for some of you, you're letting somebody go. As I keep saying, I'm saying that. I don't know. I get that for you. And I also just got that for Capricorn's reading. And I haven't had that before. Was it Capricorn or was it? I don't know. It was, yeah, I think it was. Anyway, yeah. So let's keep going though. Let's see what tarot has to say. There's something here about getting very organized. Oh my goodness. You have the Empress. And we just talked about you giving birth to something. This is a very fertile, abundant time for you, Aries. My goodness. You have the Star card and the Empress in the same reading. Are you kidding me? For real. This is so Libra, Taurus energy too. They share it. But this is creation. This is abundance. This is I mean, seriously. But you got to take care of yourself too. You have to remember that. You don't want to just be, you don't want to, also there's another thing that keeps coming in. You don't want to bend to the point of breaking. I've been getting that lately for pretty much everybody. So this could be a taxing next 6 weeks, or you could be feeling you're in that energy now. It's we can't create from nothing, right? There has to be you have to keep some energy for yourself for what you want to do. But there's this is total creation. This is also being in the flow, and also seeing maybe even some small wishes coming true, or an indication from the universe that, yeah, something's about to be delivered here. A dream is being delivered. A dream, but it's not it's just delivered. That's, again, not how life works. We know that, right? You dream it, believe it, you do it, right? You make it happen. It's not just, you're definitely not one of the signs where I have to worry when I do a reading that it's oh, well, you're just going to expect it. That you have to actively create it yourself. Use the resources you have, even if you don't have everything. It's getting what you need in order to get things going. A lot of self-starter kind of energy here in this reading. But like I said, I think it's because I'm reading for Aries. And anyway, so 7 of Coins. Seven of coins, and there's some fruits of your labor. And I just said you could be getting like small indications that something's about to be delivered or whatever I said, right? Whatever I said, it was great. No, just kidding. But yeah, and here it is. Like you're seeing, you could be wondering, yeah, is something worth it? Like, is it? I'm putting all this work in? This is that delayed success. It's like kind of that again, perseverance. So you have 7 and 7. All right, so 77 could mean something for you. 77. I think that's about your intuition. Let me see here. Let's see for Aries. Now that's a good time to hit the like button if you appreciate this video in any way. You don't have to agree with everything I say, but if you liked it at all, like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so sign of inner wisdom here, 77. So connecting in with spirituality and intuition. Yeah. All right. And it's like, you know better than to give up on something. But for some of you, yeah, you're going in a different direction. And that is good. And you remember 7 is chariot. So that is that you're getting that higher perspective, like with this hermit energy, seeing the bigger picture, right? Like this card says. And then once you see something too, you can't unsee it. Like you're going to get this, probably this crazy moment of clarity. I just feel that could happen for some of you. And so 7 is chariot, and that is that new direction that, yeah, and drive, right? That drive, determination. You have the Queen of Cups. Use your intuition. And this also, have compassion for yourself. You have a couple of cards of like nurturing, needing to nurture and take care of yourself. Empress, now this, and even Star card. So lots of, there may be some healing work that needs to take place. You have to take care of yourself, right? You're your greatest resource. Oh my goodness, you're your greatest resource. And then you have the 9 of coins. This is, again, total self-starter, self-sufficient. This is somebody who, fruits of the labor paying off. They definitely are reaping the rewards here. This is financial gain, solo pleasures. This person, it takes a lot of focus and skill to train a falcon. And that's what's going on here. Okay, and look at all the grapes. Like grapes, those are not easy to grow. They need certain conditions, certain environments. So, and again, there's this energy sort of, not everybody's going to appreciate it necessarily. But, you also have 99. So you have the 9 of coins and the hermit, which is 9. So 99 is a sign of leadership. Let me get that card out for you just so you can see it. Really, it's again, like really, okay, right there. All right, so this is about you inspire and lead by your higher perspective. Sign of leadership. Excellent. So 79, 97, even 73 could mean something. Let's get just another tarot card. Here we have Page of Wands. Yeah, this is a message of inspiration. That is your page as being a fire sign. And it can be a message of, or it can be like freedom too. Getting exciting, taking some sort of daring action, new projects. You have the High Priestess. And then it always goes back to like, use your intuition though, right? You're getting a lot of information here to trust your inner wisdom, trust yourself, trust the inner voice. This is divine truth. Coming from within. It's not outside of us. So many people are looking outside of ourselves, right? For something that we really it needs to be coming from within, right? So there you go. And I just heard intuitively, you're not about to get scammed either. So watch out for stuff like that. That could happen lately. There could be an increase. I feel like there's already an uptick and stuff like that. So just be very mindful, right? Be very mindful. And you have the Ace of Wands. There's your ace. That's actually your final tarot card. We're going to move into other cards, but taking action. That's all about is willpower too. If we want it, we do it, right? So we have fresh ideas. We have desire, new projects. There's a bit of growth here, as you can see, even though it's just starting out. I feel like very, very first card in your reading, the energy is gaining momentum. That is actually really good motivation, right? When you first start doing something like working out and you see results, it's great. It keeps you in it. But when you don't, it can be tough. And a lot of people give up because they don't see that immediate success, right? So you with the 7 of Wands, though, it's keep going, persist. You will see indications that you're heading in the right direction if you don't feel them already. Let's get a divine portal card for you. Thank you to all of you who do subscribe. I appreciate you very much. My goodness, you have celebration. This is a great time in your life. Things are progressing with grace and ease as never before. This is triumph, parties, fun times. It does not look like an eye. It looks like an eye and a sunflower to me. And I get, for some of you, you may be feeling a little more optimistic. And we have good choices. Expect a positive outcome from the good choices you've made in the past. This is about being in alignment and also having that forethought. All right, let's get 1111 Oracle cards. The decks I use are in the description. This is the 1111 Oracle by Mandy Peterson. What do we have for Aries? The 11th hour. You know what? It's interesting because when I was going through the number cards, the angel number cards, I was thinking it's like the second to last one. Well, the 7-7 was second to last one. And that's the expression, the 11th hour. I feel as though before, just when you're about to maybe give up, or just when you think something's not going to happen, it comes in and it happens. So hang in there. Okay. You could feel like a window's closed. You could feel like it's going to close, but this is like also not procrastinating. So something about better now than never, right? So even if you're doing something late, it's better than not doing it at all. Even if it's in the 11th hour, it doesn't matter. We're all on our own timelines, right? I always get that with the Three of Wands. Is who cares if everybody else is racing around in the harbor with their boat and you don't have yours yet? So what? Like it's you're on your own timeline. And be original. Honor your uniqueness. Let go of conformity. I'm telling an Aries that. That's funny. I don't think you need that. You don't need to hear that probably. But this is about letting go of a need of approval. Whose life are you living, right? So 111, that's a card of, that's a number of manifestation. Think triple magician energy there. All right, what else do you have for Aries? Okay, acquisitiveness. So you have trust, you have enough, let go of greed and envy. Generosity will be rewarded. All right, you could be surrounded by someone who's jealous or envious, or maybe you've struggled with that, or possessiveness, even someone feeling possessive over you, even. And we have commodification here with objectification, commercialism, consumerism. All right, focus on that, like just shopping a little too much too. And we also have release. So there's a time for a cleanse here, letting go of toxic emotions, not being too clingy, not letting other people be too clingy with you, and not hanging on too long to something if it's already, on its way out. I feel like a lot of us tend to hang on too long. Yeah. All right, we have love cards here for you. Great catch. Wow. This is about an ideal match. Marriage. Four of Wands can be a marriage card. So it says you've reeled in a big catch. This union truly has the potential to go the distance if it's navigated wisely. And you also have attached, somebody attached. So notice what's not working in your life. Yeah, okay, we already talked about this, and here it's coming in again. Take steps to free yourself from situations that hinder your growth. There's no such thing. You're not going to allow yourself to be trapped, right? Right. All right. Anything holding you back, it's time to release. What else do we have? Oh, I saw a flipper. Flip, flip, flip. What do we have? Finish line. So keep pushing forward. Don't give up. You're getting the same messages over and over. All right, I'll end the reading soon, I promise. So this is, you're close to reaching the finish line. While competition may be tough, you will ultimately triumph and feel a deep sense of accomplishment. One more of these. Divine connection. Your path is divinely guided, leading you toward your greatest good. Surrender your wishes and desires to spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. I think you're going to get what you want too, though. Are they trying to quote the Rolling Stones there? All right. Divine direction. Oh, my. Dominion. Yeah, wow. You're the master of your domain, which may intimidate others, but you can outdo your opponents. Stay calm and observe. I know Aries being the first zodiac sign, the Aries people that I know are definitely very competitive, and they usually win too. So yeah, we can't all win all the time, but I feel like if you're willing to put in the work, right? And that's why I feel it. But anyway, yeah. All right, let's see what else. Oh, you have two cards that came out. Everybody else has been getting one. You get two. You have Trump card here. The more time you invest in loving yourself, the more you heal, while simultaneously increasing your energy and intuition. Whatever you believe you're seeing, or seeking. Be it in the name of love. And then you have commitment. So when you make a decision, fully embrace it. Commit. Take action with confidence and determination. Commit. Don't quit. I just added that myself. Be open to adjusting your course along the way. Don't let doubt paralyze you. And your crystal wisdom card. Then we'll get animal cards and we'll be out of here. Crystal wisdom for Aries. For Aries. I'm actually hearing something random right now. Zookeeper or Zoolander. So there's that. Rhodonite. Heal emotional wounds. Let love guide your heart, Aries. And animal cards for Aries. What do we have for Aries? I'm going to get you 3. 1, Fox, card 40. Third eye chakra. Don't believe everything you hear in your mind. Detach from fear and reconnect with your higher truth. Ask for divine guidance. Sperm whale blessings, throat chakra, card 36. Okay, Aries, expect abundant blessings. Tell the universe what you desire. Be open to receiving and trust your prayers are being heard and answered. And Hawk, wholeness. Sacral chakra, card 16. Some of you have a real connection to hawks or falcons. I can feel that. What do you truly desire? Reconnect with your big vision and allow yourself to take flight in the direction of your greatest joy and passion. Well, I feel like your dreams are taking flight. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so very much for being here. You know how to show support. If you feel you resonate with the reading, if I haven't mentioned it already, please do consider tuning in on Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I read for all 12 signs. So thank you so much, and feel free, if you're a Libra, check out my other channel, Schoolhouse Intuitive. Thanks so much for being here.